So here outside the Vitality, it was Bournemouth 2, Chelsea 2. This is my opinion after the game. I feel a little bit deflated, actually. You'll see this from the interviews as well. I felt as though we could have got 3 points from it, but we sat back so much in that second half, and Chelsea were just throwing everything at us. And their equaliser was coming. I mean, Aaron Ramsdale did quality with that first save, but couldn't quite reach the second. I thought, looking at the side, I was quite pleased with the starting 11 that we had. It was nice to see Lewis Cook back in there. It almost felt like he was out of favour for quite a while, but he came back in, and to his credit, I thought he did all right. We started for the first 10-15 minutes really well. I thought Chelsea barely had a touch in our half. We penned them in quite nicely, and we had 2 golden opportunities. Like Philip Billing, my goodness, that first one, brilliant to see Jack Stacey marauding up that right hand flank, and it was Fraser that played him in, put it square, and Philip Billing just kind of mistimed the shot. It was a good save by the keeper. He got a clean enough connection. God, it's very windy out here, my goodness. He got a clean enough connection, but it was a great save by the keeper. And then moments later, it's only about 2 minutes later, that he had that ball on the right flank, and he should have squared it, but he went for a shot. He kind of managed to intercept one of the defenders by sort of putting his leg up high, grabbing the ball, and then he went for a shot when there were better options square. And it's those kind of minutiae, those kind of little decisions that are really going to be sort of making the difference between which side of that dreaded dotted line we actually finish. But Chelsea then started to eke their way back into it, and I thought did really well. They were dominating the middle of the park, and then the first shot, it felt like the first shot they had on target, went and scored it. Hit the bar, deflection, and then Alonso with a great left-footed strike that into the roof of the net. And it felt like utter deflation at that point, because it's being clinical that's going to keep us up. And Chelsea, obviously, they're looking for top 4, and they've got those kind of moments as well where they need to take every single chance, and they're doing that to achieve what they want to. It feels like, and maybe not. Half time then went in 1-0 down, and it was horrible. The atmosphere just died. It died after that 1-0. But second half though, we came out fighting, and it was a moment involving Lewis Cook that seemed to turn the crowd and get everyone back on side. It's where he had the ball in the middle of the park and managed to nutmeg one of their midfielders and set us on the attack on the right. And we scored from a corner. Jefferson Lerma with a powerful header. Keeper couldn't really get anything much on it. And then Callum Wilson setting up Josh King, who it was VAR checked, but he was onside, and then just rolled it into the net to make it 2-1. At that point I was thinking, right, we can get 3, we can get 4. Didn't quite happen though, and alas, Chelsea put the pressure on, and it finished 2-2. It feels like a bit of a defeat, but there's a number of people I'm chatting to who are feeling quite optimistic about it. So maybe at the start, yes, I'd have taken a draw, taken a point, but based on the fact that Southampton didn't do us a favour, hopefully, Watford are playing Norwich, playing Liverpool now. Hopefully Liverpool do us a favour. Kind of, looking at other teams, so we could be in the relegation zone, and next week we're likely to be in it. But we've got those, that Liverpool match out of the way after that, and then we've got 9 cup finals, and all the home matches. You look at Leicester, how they did against Norwich, looking quite poor. They were without Jamie Vardy. Don't know how he's going to be out for, but there are teams that we can get at, and we've got to look at our home form and thinking we've got to win every single match. So there are positives to take from today, and Eddie Howe's going to be reinforcing that to the lads. I don't think we should be all doom and gloom, because the league table tends to dictate our mood. I don't think it should. Team performances should. The mood at the start of the season with a lot of fans was all like, oh yeah, brilliant, when we were like 6th or 7th in the table, yet performances were poor. It's got to be what we need to be looking at is the performances, and it was a lot better today. So despite the terrible position that we're in, we've got to look and feel optimistic. So final score was 2-2. I'm feeling alright. Podcast is out tomorrow. Do subscribe, tomorrow, Monday. It might be out tomorrow if I get it done quick enough. So do feel to subscribe to the podcast, and also subscribe to this channel as well. Like the video. Chelsea, I thought, probably deserved to draw, possibly the 3 points, but we go again. Next week, it's Liverpool.